Hi Taurus, how are you today? Happy Easter. My name is Sherilyn and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one is going to be for April 21st through the 24th. Should be Monday through Thursday, we're hoping. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get you through your weekend. That's kind of the whole deal there, huh? Okay, let's see. We're just gonna see what comes out. Alrighty. This one's going to be for my Tauruses. Taurus. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. Okay. We're starting with the Three of Wands, followed by the Seven of Wands, and then the World. So this is your backstory or your recent past. Okay. Currently, I have you with the Three of Cups, the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. In the near future, we're looking at the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Well. Alrighty, the card at the bottom of the deck for this reading is the Two of Swords. So the undercurrent to the entire reading has to do with you being being in a situation where you're being asked to make a decision on something. There's definitely some sort of a decision that needs to be made in this as far as this reading goes. Okay, the card at the center of your read, so like tic-tac-toe, the center spot, it plays into the equation from almost every direction, is the Magician, which is a pretty good card to have here. It speaks of you having the ability and the desire, I guess, to manifest the life that you want. Okay? All right, Taurus, let's start this from the beginning and see what we get. So, we're starting with the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the World. So this is your recent past. So in your recent past, looks like you were trying desperately to look towards your future. You were doing it from a very defensive space. You know what I'm saying? Something had transpired, obviously, that left you feeling quite vulnerable, and you combated that by becoming very defensive. Possibly a little bit too much, okay? It had to do with the cycle ending. So it's like to the right, to the left, just like as above, so below. I mean, we have the Three of Wands on one side and the World on the other. So it's a cycle ending and you looking towards your future. But the overall feeling associated with this entire row is just the fact that you are incredibly defensive, okay? Now, this is your backstory. So we couldn't change this if we wanted to. This has already taken place. But however this played out is what's affecting the rest of this reading. And at the bottom, we still have this decision that needs to be made. Okay? All right, we got that. So now we're going to go forward. So currently, where are you at? You have the Three of Cups, the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Three of Cups, it's saying that you have a reason to celebrate. So to one side, the other. On the other side, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So that's some kind of a new opportunity coming towards you. Normally one that's somehow attached to tangible wealth or something you can see, touch, feel. It could also be like a job opportunity because that leads into more abundance, right? So I'm saying, right, it looks like you've manifested something. There's a cause to celebrate about this new opportunity. Okay, so far we're still doing good. I don't know where this decision's coming in, but let's see. Okay, we're going to go forward. Now we're into the near future. In the near future, I have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So your focus right now is definitely about abundance. It's definitely tangible wealth is what you are currently hyper-focused on. To a little bit of an extreme. I mean, we don't have, that's all we got out here is Pentacles. I got Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. But pretty much it's all Pentacles here. Right? Three of Wands. Not a lot of cups, so there's not a lot of emotion. No swords, really, right? Yeah, no swords. So we're not doing a lot of mental, that's good. We don't have a lot of like stress and anxiety, all that kind of being up in your head, but you need a little bit of everything, right, to find balance. So at any rate, let's keep going. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, this is kind of your card anyways. This makes you the mini Empress. This makes you somebody who is a very much big picture person. You're somebody who's very grounded, somebody who's very realistic. You are very abundant, very nurturing. You know, you don't get so caught up in the trivial little things that can go wrong in life. You're too focused on getting to where you want to be with the big picture, okay? Ten of Pentacles is obviously what you're looking to get to. There again, this is great. End of it, I've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, it means that you have a lot of plans. You have everything going in the right direction, but for some reason you're a little bit too cautious right now when it comes to making those moves are, I don't know, moving forward. This is in the near future. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, so let's take it from a different direction, see if it works itself out. Okay, this direction, we're going Three of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Looking towards your future, reason to celebrate. You're staying grounded. You're not letting it get away from you. Okay, Seven of Wands, the Magician to the Ten of Pentacles. It's possible that you're manifesting this Ten of Pentacles, but you're running into some difficulties with the fact that you cannot seem to let down this defensiveness, okay? I've got the World, so a cycle ended, and then the Ace of Pentacles. It's beautiful. Something ended, something started. There might be a situation here where you're a little bit afraid to jump into whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, this new opportunity. It's like you see it, you want it, but you're just a little bit leery about jumping in. Okay, what do I have behind the Two of Pentacles? I have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups reversed. I didn't know I had any reversals, but we'll take it. So there's a decision they're trying, the decision has to have something to do with this new opportunity. With the Knight of Cups, it's all about being the knight in shining armor. So I wonder if this new opportunity has something to do with you coming in to save the day. You know, maybe there's a business that needs you to come in and save it or something along those lines. A situation where they need your special touch to be able to make things go right again. With the Queen of Cups reversed, you have to be very careful to make sure that you set boundaries and adhere to them. Someplace in the mix here, there is something that's going to take advantage of you if you do not. Maybe that's why you're so defensive, but you have to set lines in the sand. These are my boundaries, and then you have to adhere to them. Okay, you cannot let people cross them, is what's happening, or that's what that's saying. We're going to get three more, and then I'm out of time. What did I get? I got two right there. What do I got? I've got the Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Cups is speaking of you having plenty of opportunities in every different avenue of your life. So jobs, places to live, friend groups, people to date. It looks like you have plenty of opportunities. You do need to discern which ones are good for you and which ones are not, right? You also have a ton of competition. So for these opportunities that you're being shown, there's a lot of competition that needs to take place to actually succeed in getting whatever it is you want. With the Queen of Wands on the back end, you will get whatever it is you set your mind to that you want. Just be careful that you don't rack up bad karma along the way. This looks like on paper this is an awesome time for you, but sometimes what you wish for can be very difficult to navigate. You know, it looks like everybody's coming at you with opportunities or with different ways that you can go, but that can be a little bit overwhelming and a little bit hard to get through sometimes. Okay, let's see what we get for the days. Monday, I've got the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. You are all fired up with new ideas and taking your power back for certain on Monday. On Tuesday, I have Judgment and the Knight of Swords. I feel like some kind of information comes towards you on Tuesday. I'm not sure what it's about, but it brings you clarity and causes you to call judgment on somebody else. On Wednesday, I've got the Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Whatever you call judgment on Tuesday has you feeling somewhat wounded on Wednesday and trying to decide where you want to invest. Probably whether you do or do not want to reinvest in that person. Thursday, I've got the Fool and the Six of Cups. So it looks to me like on Thursday you are opting to take a leap of faith away from something that you have a ton of history with. Possibly that's the decision you need to make, huh? At any rate, this does not have to be a person. It could be a job you have a ton of history with, right? But whatever it is, looks like you're trying to blaze a new path. Okay? That is what I have for you this week, Taurus. Things are truly looking up. Just so much so that it's almost like too much of a good thing, it feels like. So you have to work your way through it. But it's a great problem to have, right? I mean, I can think of a lot of problems I would rather not have than this one, okay? So there you go. I hope you have a great week. Have a happy Easter. I'll be back on Wednesday. If you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message. DM me here on TikTok, and I will get you the details, okay? All right, y'all. Take care. Thank you.